One of the more interesting passages in the Bible, at least I find it interesting, is Genesis 2:25. It reads, "The man and his wife were both naked, yet they knew no shame." Then the couple took a bite of a forbidden fruit. They immediately knew they were naked and put on clothing. I find it also interesting that the tree which provided the fruit was located in the middle of a paradisal garden, symbolic of the place commonly known as heaven. It's where the couple lived. Why did the unknown author want us to know the forbidden tree was in the middle? Its name is telling also, the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Good versus evil is a duality. The passages are about the importance of non-duality. The fact that the couple was naked but knew no shame indicates they were able to look through physical diversity and find non-dual sameness. The fruit of the fabled tree is symbolic of the material world. When the non-dual person eats of it, he becomes dualistic. That is, man's different from woman, tall is different from short, gay versus straight, Muslim versus Jew, and so forth. In that lineup, I'm different from you, and I'm also different from the God who made me. Note again, this bad tree is in the middle. To the non-dual thinker, everything that exists in a polarity is in the middle. It's not on the left, it's not on the right, it is in the middle. Everything just is. These Bible passages urge us to think and behave non-dually. Those who do get to live in paradise, as the first couple did before eating the forbidden fruit. Then came one of the most unfortunate decisions in Western culture history. The couple was evicted from their paradisal home for the sin of disobedience. They ate the forbidden fruit, then they were told not to. The notion of sin and punishment was applied, and three major religions grew up around it: Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. Even today, Catholics begin their confessions with the words, "Bless me, Father, for I have sinned." There was no sin in the garden, no eviction. The couple left because they had no choice. They were like fish out of water, bulls in a china shop, square pegs in a round hole. They were dual thinkers in a realm where the predicate for habitat was non-duality. It wasn't a case of sin and punishment. It was a case of mistake and consequence. The couple made the mistake of eating the fruit, became dual thinkers, and in the process suffered the consequence of a life of sweat, toil, and bloody knuckles. In the Eastern culture, mistake always produces consequence. The consequence is called karma. If it doesn't catch up with you in this life, then it will the next, or the one after that, and so forth. As Jesus said in Matthew 5:26, "Amen, I say to you, you will not be released until you have paid the last penny." In order to be non-dual, one must be selfless. Self is the agency that makes me think that I'm different from you and everything else in my field of vision. However, with non-duality, there's nothing to be different from. Everything is the same, and so self disappears. Jesus was about selflessness and its corollary, non-duality. He took the concept to the next level by giving up his life and returning to paradise so that we will know. But church leaders nullified the most selfless act in human history by tagging it as sin and punishment. In doing so, they created a job for themselves as a holy intermediary with a special relationship with God who can help remediate punishment. In order to do their job, the leaders require palatial houses of worship and showy rituals. Ask yourself, Do you really need a third party and all of his pompous accessories to help you find sameness in everything? Why not just continuously remind yourself that everything is the same? The mind, like an athlete's muscle, is trainable. If you tell yourself something enough times, you'll eventually come to believe and practice it. Now, I'm not suggesting you strip naked, but I think you get the point. Thanks for watching.